What's up, yo? This is NekoPastel, and welcome back to the letter. Guess who I've got with me?
Hello, it's me, the Bat Cat on the bed. No, hi everybody, Kieran here again to get my pants scared off.
Kieran the Bat Cat is here to hug me after what happened in the last epised.
With the words "help me"
Oh my
repeatedly written on
God.
walls.
That was probably just GBNF Rose.
We lost Rose, and I'm actually really upset over that because I really liked Rose. I thought she was funny.
She died as she lived.
She
with
died
a big
as she
salesman smile on her face.
I guess it's nice because we seen Marianne
My brew feels a she.
and we had a date with Zachary. He bought his cinnamon rolls. Oh my god!
A stack of cinnamon rolls for the cinnamon roll.
But now we have a choice. We can either go to work and stay at home. This is after Rose died, obviously, so we're making up our mind. I believe we can get two endings if we stay home. I think we should stay home first. Because in this episode we're going to explore the 3 separate endings of the first chapter.
Oh, really?
Yes, so in the next episode we can start the newest chapter.
No bother.
So we're no, halfway and halfway, if you know what I mean, going into a new episode. So, our new chapter, should I say. So, let's stay at home first. So we can get 2 endings out of this, I believe. Will I do the narrating first, or...?
Would you like me to?
Go ahead.
No.
If you're
I kind of messed up the pronunciation last time, so I'm kind of like in a... Should I do the weird American voice again or just my normal one?
Completely up to you.
My hand automatically moves to press the delete button. What's the use? I won't be able to work anyway. Not with this weighing on me. Not with the images flashing in my mind. Not with these voices calling for me. Over and over and over. I flop back down on my bed and discard the phone and the nest of pillows beside me. The TV is still running, I notice vaguely, having been left open the night before. Though I have no desire nor interest to hear it now. Rose is dead, and it's all my fault. Shoving a pillow over my head, I make an attempt to drift to sleep again. Anything, just so I won't feel this heavy feeling on my chest. You killed your fucking friend, you bitch! A cheerful voice with a tinge of hesitance greets me when I answer the sudden call.
Hey there! How are you feeling?
Good morning, Becca.
I just want to check on you. I heard the news. How are you doing?
Becca. Rose, she...
It's okay. I know. I'm sorry. I know how much she means to you.
No, you don't understand! This is what I've been telling you guys!
What you've been telling... Alright. Tell you what. Why don't we eat dinner together today? I heard the diner near your office is serving your favorite today. My treat?
Okay, so another choice. What should we do first? Should we decline our offer or meet up with her?
I think if there's if we're going for all the endings, I think we should be a bitch first. We should be like, no!
We should be a bitch first?
I shall stay at home and I shall be sad.
Okay. Let's be a bitch.
I don't know why I turned into Winston Churchill there.
Let's be a bitch because Becca's been a bitch to us, and sometimes it's best if we get her back.
No, I'm not at the office!
Don't actually be a bitch in return
Yeah,
if someone's a bitch to you.
That's why we're just doing it purely for the endings. Be nice to people.
We're doing it completely for entertainment purposes.
Never mind! We're not safe! Not anywhere!
What are you talking about? And don't shout. I was just inviting you to help take your mind off things.
The letter!
This again? Ghosts aren't real, Isabella. They're just stories made up to scare children.
You're always saying that, but look what happened to Rose! I know what I saw!
God, that face is
scary.
so goddamn scary.
The scary possessed facial expression. That's her angry facial expression. She looks fucking possessed.
The police says it's a homicide case.
Didn't you see what's in her room? That's not something another human being would do! Come on, Rebecca! You have to believe me this time!
Isabella, I know you're in shock, but you have to wait for the authorities' findings. You can't just make assumptions based on some stupid letter you picked up somewhere.
You're still not going to believe me. Even if someone else already died, no?
It would be amazing if the police were actually like, yep, it was ghosts.
Like, as if they knew.
You know that's not what I'm trying to get at.
They have, like, special, like, police officers that also work in, like, demonology and shit.
Yep. Well, after our intensive case, we can find out it was a creepy Asian lady that ripped your friend apart.
The thing is that I don't actually think the ghost is Asian.
Just because they've took a lot of inspiration from, like,
Yeah.
The Grudge and The Ring and things like that, just kind of what put into my head.
She's a Caucasian grudge.
Asian. Caucasian.
What if Zach comes next? Or Ashton? Or you? This isn't some criminal you can just gun down or put to jail. Did you see what she did to Rose? We're all completely powerless against her, and you still won't listen!
With the way that she's speaking right now, you would think that she was the killer. It could be Zach, or Ashton, or you!
Or you. And she's like, okay, Isabella dear, just stay at home and lock your door and make sure not to leave. And you hear like 911, 999 in the background. Who are you calling? No one dear, no one. Just stay home. And we can come to collect you shortly. Goodbye.
Oh my god.
Isabella, enough already. Where are you anyway? At home? Of course you're at home. I'm coming over.
She'll get mad, but she'll get triggered because she'll see like all the instant noodle pots strewn around the room.
God damn it, Isabella, you're a murderer and you're still binging on instant noodles.
Noodleitis.
I'll just do my Scottish voice because the American one's doing my head in.
Okay, go ahead.
The same. They're all the same no matter how much you warn them. I let the phone slide off from my grip and turn my attention to the news. Never mind that Becca's still on the line. She's never going to listen anyway. They never will. I'm all alone in this. At the end of the day, no matter how gloomy the headlines are, it's still a better.
The Luxbourne Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
Hold on a second. Missing? Aren't they? Still, I've got to check. Frantic, I open my laptop. The loud tapping of my fingers against the key fills the room for the rest of the day as I look through everything.
That typing though.
The background about the place, its history from the current owners, and a list of employees hired on their perk.
Oh.
The night has fallen by the time I finish going through my copies of the documents in our database.
That's something that I forgot to do since it came up at the top of the screen there. I forgot to check the diary entries.
Whoopsie doodies!
Whoopsie doopsie. I think we should do that now.
Oh, Isabella's family.
Oh, I think it was the 23rd everything happened. Okay, so yeah, let's give all of these a read, because I'm stupid and
You're not.
we never read them. You want to give them a read, eh?
If you're sure, it's up to you.
Go ahead.
Father Norman, Zachary Steele, and Isabella Santos went to the Ermagerd mansion for the blessing. There they encountered the mansion's new owners, the Wrongs. After the blessing, Zachary and Isabella were seen sharing a box of sweet cinnamon rolls at the park, and thinking, man, what an asshole Look Right really is. Sunday, October 23rd. While looking after a lost cat, Isabella Santos met the interior designer, Marianne McCulloch, by chance. She also happened to be the cat's owner. No shit, right? The two were seen having small talk before Isabella abruptly left. She wasn't gonna let that bitch steal any of her cinnamon rolls. News broke of Rose Cooper being found dead in her flat the evening before. The authorities classified the crime as homicide, possibly linked to be the notorious Anselm Butcher, a mysterious serial killer who had committed brutal murders over the years and left the bodies with a signature phrase, "Help me."
Oh, so it's not just the ghost that's leaving that around? What is going on?
What is the truth?
Okay, what is the truth? Yeah, I guess I'm doing an Oprah and we're going to find the truth. I'll let you continue.
You get a possession, everybody gets a possession. Or just Isabella. Oh, the night has fallen by the time I finish going through my copies of the documents in our database. And I'm right. Of course I am. We have a lot of staff, but they have a lot of faces hired into their company, but I'll remember whose faces anywhere.
That's Isabella.
I'm sorry, apparently my voice range doesn't go into small. After all, the rest will part of the crew will work with us in preparing the mansion for the open house. I'm not going to subject everyone. Then the letters. Do you want to record some? Because I'm going to make it.
If you insist.
Oh no, that can't be. I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
But Rose is...
Dead. My train of thought gets cut off with arms enveloped free from behind. Fucking free hugs, you dirty bastard. I can't help but laugh. Oh, it's just my dead evil girlfriend. Hello, babe, how are you? When Becca says she's going to do something, you can be sure she'll do it.
I don't think that's Becca.
That might be that's probably just Becca, right?
Are you sure that's Becca?
You didn't have to come over, you know. You have classes tomorrow, don't you? And I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to yell.
Oh, that's okay. I know you did kind of run away when I appeared to you in the window, but hey, potato, potato.
I just didn't want what happened to Rose to happen to you, Zach and Ashton. I wouldn't forgive myself. I think I figured out something too.
I'm just imagining, like, you see in the pose, as she's talking, she just slowly puts on a chokehold. She was like, I just don't want to...
Listen, Rebecca, sorry. I need to answer that. I've skipped work today. Rose is gone and my boss is probably beyond furious. No doubt that's him calling.
She doesn't budge. Is she still angry? The phone's still ringing in the background.
Rebecca? What's gotten into you?
Oh!
Well then. I knew it! It wasn't fucking Becca! Oh. Wow.
Oh, Charlotte Tootie.
Oh, we've got ourselves a memory fragment.
A memory fragment.
So there's the old family in...
Charlotte?
Is that Charlotte?
Well, it's definitely the beach.
It's
It is
Wait,
definitely...
is that... Was she
was
so
a
not only
servant
was she a not only was she a daughter of the two,
There is some Cinderella shit going on here.
there's some serious Cinderella shit going on here. That's,
Also, Jesus Christ, woman, that fucking hair.
that hair, that weave. She's fucking Goldilocks over here.
Fucking hell, a big flowing mane. You can make it like a fucking cape.
How much hairspray did you put in that, huh? Because I need to know, what is the truth?
I just feel bad. Look how sad she looks.
She looks really sad.
Oh, damn it, game. Don't make me feel empathy for the woman who snapped her neck and put us in like a master lock.
All she wants is some help.
What, help like, in her MMA moves? Hello there, I just have to practice my Frankenstein.
And our corkscrew blows and pile drivers. Let's stay at home again. We don't need to read all of this. I can just skip to the bit where Becca asks us if we're coming out, of course.
And then you're like, yes.
Just...
No, you...
What? All right.
So should we... Let's meet up with her this time around. So maybe, you know, let's speak to her. Let's not be a bitch.
Let's not die.
Let's not be a bitch.
Perhaps it's better to talk to Becca about this in person, not over the phone and when I'm calm. It's not too late to give up hope that she'll listen to reasonable explanation.
Okay. I'll meet you after school. So long as you don't make me pay, okay? I've already treated you to free food the other day.
Her mood improved. What the fuck?
She went a lot differently for, we're all going to die!
I'll buy you some food, my treat. And she's like, food?
Just looks from behind you, the ghost, and oh shit, free food.
You know I'm not like that. If there's anyone who should be complaining here, it's me.
But promise me you'll stay safe, alright?
What's gotten into you? I don't think that's necessary, considering I'll be at school the whole day. I'll wait for you here, understood? Don't be late. I can only stay until...
Promise me. If something bad happens, you'll run and...
The Luxbon Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
I lift my phone away from my ears and turn my attention to the news. Never mind that Becca's still on the line. Rude. These faces.
That is really rude.
Hold on a second. Missing? Aren't they?
Becca, I'll call you back. There's something I have to look up.
Wait, Isabella, what are you...
Bye, bitch.
Talk a bit rude.
Frantic, I press the end call button and shut that bitch up mid-sentence. And open my laptop. The loud tapping of my fingers against the key fills the room for the rest of the day as I look through everything. The background about the place, its history, and from the current owners and list of employees hired under Burke. And I'm right. Of course I am. Burke may have a lot of staff. They may have a lot of agents hired under their company, but I'll remember those faces anywhere. After all, they're part of the crew who worked with us in preparing the mansion for the open house. Still, I've got to check. One by one, call after call, I go through each person missing on the list. This isn't anything illegal, right? I'm just someone concerned for a fellow co-worker. The night has fallen by the time I've gone through the whole thing. They're gone. They're really gone. No one knows where, but they're gone. Then the letters? No, that can't be. I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
But Rose is...
Something snaps into place in the fraction of a moment. These people and Rose.
I need to tell someone.
They need to know. Ash, Zach, Becca. That's right. We've agreed to meet. She needs to know. Of course. Of course. The letter, my phone, papers, anything that'll be useful. I grab all of them and make a run for the nearest bus stop.
Thank God she ran.
You just see the woman like, ah, damn it.
That bitch was coming up behind her with a fucking headlock in mind.
You press, the suplex you see into the back of the wall.
Pile drives you.
Oh no, it's the scary ghost bitch from the top row. I'm already late. I've been running, just a loud heel clack in the background. Becca must be really annoyed at me, but maybe if I use the subway I can still get to her before her patience snaps. As I run, I bring up my phone to my ear. Her number's already being dialed.
That fucking phone.
Jesus Christ, I keep getting a fright every time.
That's the scariest thing in this game so far.
The phone is the main villain.
The phone is the main villain.
Each ring in sync with the quick tapping of my foot against the pavement, the sound taking away the edge from the agonising wait. She's not answering.
She's dead.
I run to the nearest shortcut I know. A small street Becca has warned me never to take before, especially not when the music has changed into something a lot more ominous.
It got so much darker. She just aimlessly running around the streets looking for Becca. Is that what she's doing?
I'm meeting my friends for dinner. Bitch, it is 3 in the goddamn morning. Go home. No lights, no other pedestrians passing by at this time of night. It's dangerous, but right now I have to. If I want to fix this, I have to get to her. Reaching the crosswalk at the end of the short avenue is a relief. A little more and I'll be at the station once I get to the other side of the street. My fingers fly over the keypad again in another attempt to call her. 5 seconds till the signs change. Please, answer. 4 seconds. Becca's still not picking up. 3. I redial her number for the 3rd time. 2. Please, I beg of you. 1. My feet are already moving. And finally it connects. Help me. That wasn't me.
That wasn't you. Oh, it's the bitch.
Oh no, I think we're gonna have to press C really quick again.
I'm getting ready.
The world grinds to a halt. And when I look up, She's there.
There she is.
Isabella Santos, we meet again for the last time. With the same misshapen face, tattered clothes, and unsightly gait. Her voice reaches out to me again, calling like every other time. Whispering, whispering and whispering, drowning my ear with endless pleas and cries, gripping me with words I can't even begin to understand. There are shadows pulling at the edges of my vision, and the terror her presence brings wounds itself tighter on my legs this time, pinning me to the ground.
Fucking shaking. Oh, be quiet, bitch. Be quiet.
No! Enough! How can I possibly help you? I couldn't even help myself. Or the people I dragged into this.
Fine, bitch, laugh at me.
She smiles, her lips contorting into something twisted and menacing. And right then and there, I understand the cutting anger in her eyes and the depth of the circumstances we found ourselves in. There is no escape. It's the last thing I see before my phone slips from my fingers, and...
Fucking hell. I can't believe that. Oh.
But that was why I would... Canon, I think that's the reason we went to leave go to work last, because that's what probably we would have chosen, because it was like mandatory, you must come into work, don't.
Yes. So...
Let that be a lesson to you, children. If you stay at work when there's nothing wrong with you, you will die.
So, we've stayed at home both times, so there's one more thing to do, and that's go to work. Let's do that, shall we? Let's go to work like a good fucking Samaritan.
Do you want to do that? Because I feel like I've been hogging it a bit.
Aye, sure, of course. Let's give it a go. Moping won't get me anywhere. This is just like one of those things, isn't it? You deal with it with a smile, no matter how bad things get, and hope for the best. Although my whole body feels like lead and my limbs are sore. Lead and my limbs are sore?
Oh, lead. Like the metal.
Aye. I push myself away from the chair and head for the shower.
The letter appears and then just strangles me.
The letter I dropped on the floor last night flutters open as I pass by, unfolding for no one else but for me to see. Every word written on it glares at me. They sneer. They ridicule. Like living beings fully aware of what they've done. With a huff, I pick it up and shove it into my bag, perhaps with more anger and frustration than I'm used to showing. This, too, I'll deal with. Somehow, I'll find a way to make things right. I have to. Before it takes more people from me, even if I must do it on my own. Papers rustling, telephones ringing, feet shuffling. Overall, today looks like a typical working day at Briar Realty Corporation.
Also known as Burke!
Except it isn't. The air is thick, with tension and unspoken questions.
I've got to say that this is like weird, like I had like a weird PTSD, like not that, I had like a weird flashback there, because something like this actually happened in a place I worked at.
Really?
I used to work in a, I'll not say the company name in case like we got weird copyright, but I used to work in like a construction company and I was a receptionist.
Aye.
And our head receptionist, she was the one who trained me and stuff like that, and that was why I said bye to her on the Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the Monday we had an emergency meeting and said she had died. It was a car accident.
That's awful.
So that was why we heard the thing, but apparently she died the day before, so it was just a bit weird how just like the whole office thing and everyone sitting talking, it was weird how much like everybody knew but nobody really brought it up, that kind of thing. So it was definitely art imitating life here.
Aye, that's mental. No doubt everyone present has heard about it. If they've missed Knight's report, they've likely seen it in the morning news, in the papers, or in various news sites on the internet. Everywhere is a bitter reminder. In fact, everyone's given me a wide berth, as though the mere mention of Rose will be enough to trigger something in me. It's appreciated, but it only serves to create a bigger hole in the place Rose has left. After lunch, my boss calls for a meeting. I don't have to look up from my work to know what it's about. He's in a strange, pensive mood today, probably out of respect for a dead colleague. Oddly, I'd appreciate it more if he'd just shouted at me today. Anything is better.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper. She was a valued member of our team and she will be missed. There's no date for a funeral, yet, but those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors.
I want to attend. I loved Rose.
Yeah.
By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff? None? HR, you know what to do. Santos, a word? In my office?
At the end of it, I've been given the entirety of Rose's workload, including finalising the rights papers, and have been promised an ample compensation for my efforts. I think he's expecting me to be happy about it. Instead, I immerse myself in my work. I have to, anyway, if I want to forget. Having a horrible time reading recently.
I had it last episode as well. Let's just...
Oh, you were flawless. Time flies when you do, and by the time I give notice, it's already late. Everyone's already gone, leaving me in the company of a radio and a member of our janitorial staff. I don't even know his name. Rose likely does. She remembers people easily like that.
The Luxbon Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
The radio blares one recognisable name after another. Hold on a second. Missing? Aren't they? Still, I've got to check. Frantic, I turn back to my desktop. So this is kind of like what happened back in the...
In the house.
Aye, if we stayed at home. The loud tapping of my fingers against the keys fills the office. I look through everything. The background about the place, its history from its current owners, and a list of employees hired under BRC. And I'm right. Of course I am. BRC may have a lot of staff. They may have a lot of agents hired under their company, but I remember those names anywhere. After all, they're also part of the crew who worked with us in preparing the mansion for open house. Then the letters. No, that can't be. I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
But Rose is...
Something snaps into place in the fraction of a moment. These people. Rose. The letter.
I need to... No. If it's like this, they still won't believe me. I have to make sure of it first.
Evidence doesn't lie. That's what Ash often says. Right? If I have proof, then maybe... I don't want to get my hopes up yet, but maybe there's still a way I can save them. The letter, my phone, papers, anything that'll be useful. I grab all of them and stuff them in my bag. I can't stay here. There's something I need to do. There's something those people should... Oh, the noise cuts sharply through the room, stopping my hand short of cramming a pen into my bag.
Hello? Anyone there?
Pale bitch. Someone must have left the printer open again.
No, that must be it.
That must be it, definitely. I may be in a hurry, but if I don't turn it off, another person is certainly going to have a fit tomorrow over wasted company services. Resources, for fuck's sake, I can't read. Most of the time, it's Rose who does the nagging, but the clicking of my pen in my hand is a welcome distraction as I search for the said object. And that's what I do. I walk about and I just click pens all the time. Each stride of my feet takes also echoes throughout the empty workplace. I've lost sight of the janitor minutes ago, and with me being the only one left, the tapping of my feet against the wooden floor is something I soon learned to appreciate. It doesn't take long to find it. By the time I turn it off, 5 copies are already strewn around the ground, the paper tray having been left ajar. Sighing, I pick each of it up to put someplace proper. but the page that greets me next makes my blood run cold. The letter was printed, okay. I knew it. The chill that makes its way up my spine is as numbing as the day in the attic. The sheets crinkle under my tense grip. All I can hear is my breathing as it rasps through my gritted teeth. But before I can even gather myself, take the first steps out of here, total darkness suddenly envelops me. And as if hearing every horrid thought running inside my head right now, something snaps. A soft creak grating through the thin veil of stillness that's descended in the room. Every muscle, every bone in my body goes rigid at the sound. Familiar. So familiar now. Yet my own traitorous curiosity still presses me to take a careful peek over the cubicle's wall.
Isabella, why?
It's her. It's the pale bitch, it's her. No.
It does actually look like a white dress now, funnily enough.
Aye. Standing in the only exit of the office, albeit away from me, facing away from me. She doesn't even need to turn around for me to know it's the same misshapen face, tattered clothes, and unsightly gait. The same person in the attic. I take a step back and the pen I'm holding slips from my hand. Her entire head turns.
Fucking exorcist bitch.
Kayako and Regan from The Exorcist had a fucking child. A scream almost escapes my mouth and I duck under the table as quickly as I can.
Bitch, why you hiding? Run!
You need to run out of there. That's the only way you're going to survive. Oh, because she's blocking the way out. That's why.
It would be funny if they done see when you're running around a tree or something to escape from somebody. Just this awkward running around all the cubicles.
My heart is pounding hard against my chest. I can hear the bone-chilling sounds of her walk, the weird clicking that follows her, and telltale squelch of something wet as she walks towards me. Nearer and nearer. The sounds are slowly getting louder, and the only thing keeping the whimper from escaping me is the hands covering my mouth. Someone please save me. Anyone. I close my eyes, muttering a continuous stream of prayers, all while attempting to steady my own breathing. I'm getting ready for fucking QTEs. I'm not fucking... Please don't let her hear me.
Your space bar at the right time.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's getting faster. Okay. Oh fuck. No. No. Okay. Right. Middle. No. Oh, we're dead.
Uh-oh. Necrotic paralysis.
Her.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Do you know that prayer?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
It's the Lord's Prayer, Our Father.
Oh, this really just goes to show how religious I am. When the last lines of my prayer have left me, all that remains is a hush. None of her footsteps, nor those chilling sounds she makes. Only silence. Is it safe? Another second passes, and when nothing comes... What?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck. She's praying.
Well, at least she found the time to pray with you.
Oh, fuck. Let us continue, shall we?
Do you want me to get a go?
I'll let you give this QTE a go.
Oh, good.
Success. Nice. Right in the centre and all. Fuck, you're good. No.
Oh god, it's so fucking hard.
You got it. Fuck.
Why was it? It was slower. I found it easier when it was faster. Fuck this. We somehow managed to not die. Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe you needed all your lives. I don't know.
The seconds, minutes stretch out before me agonisingly. Is she gone? Slowly, I open my eyes to take a peek. Fucking hell.
I'd stick in that keyboard if I were you.
I don't
All
dare.
good.
I don't dare move or make a noise. In the face of such terror, I can only beg, let out silent pleas to whoever is out there. Please, please don't let her notice. I want to live. That's it. Okay, so that's us into chapter 2 now. Yee, nice. So that's us checked all 3 endings. No bad, I guess.
And that's probably the canon one you want to go by.
Aye, this is probably the canon one because
At
she
least
lives.
one more, like, there's a pub. We have went from the certainty of death to the possibility of death.
Yes. Let's.
We went from being, yep, we're dead, to we're probably dead.
Oh god. But yeah, that's us completely finished chapter 1.
Dear Isabella Maria Grace Cruz Santos.
Oh well, we've not completely finished it actually, because there's still other things that we haven't looked at. There's still other certain, like, we could have went to the therapist that Ashton suggested and things like that. But that's okay. People will probably pick up this game and they can check it out themselves.
Well, I think it's like you're probably better off just playing it the way you want to.
Yeah.
It's the same way you see like a Telltale game.
Yeah.
As in like the way they go, because there's like so many choices that all affect the game, and you would make hundreds of different choices. You would have to play the same segment 4 or 5 times just to get like similar endings.
Definitely.
I would say it's also an incentive for people out there who are watching this to actually go out and pick up the game themselves.
Definitely recommend it. It's an amazing game so far.
Because remember, if we do something you don't like, don't get all pissy, just go buy the game and then do it the way you want.
Yeah, this is the beauty of Let's Plays. Do things yourself.
Oh, is that if I just one thing quickly? I can take it you're
sure.
playing it.
Look at Hannah though.
I just like the.
Look at her profile picture.
I was about to say, I was like, God damn, Hourglass McGee over here. She looks like, oh my god, she looks kind of like Daphne.
She does look like Daphne, only a blonde Daphne.
Fucking hell, Daphne married Fred and got her ass rich.
Let me quickly save. But yeah, we hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Until then, don't let your memes be dreams.
What he said.
Just roll it, please, I'm dying.
Roll the outro.